Hi, everybody. So, a lot of you have been asking me some questions. So I wanted to come here and answer some questions. This is about DJing. Some of you guys know that I play music. So, not only am I a fashionista and have fun with some fashions and make clothing, but I also play music. And I've been playing music for over 10 years now. It's been a really long ride, but freaking beautiful. Um, so, one of the questions was what am I listening to now? And so what I'm listening to now is I love music, so I'm listening to all types of music now. I'm really super interested in Ethiopian jazz right now. It's like blowing my mind. If you guys have listened to it, listen to it. I'm definitely gonna be playing it at the One Beat party, which was really lit last week. We were like, oh, just really like having a great time. I played all kinds of music, Afro, flamenco, EDM, Arabic trap. It was really good, y'all. You gotta come to that one. Um, yeah, so I've been listening to Ethiopian jazz. Um, I love rockabilly. I dance. I listen to all types of music all day long, basically. But in the winter, I will listen to some rockabilly to get me up and going, like some Stray Cats, or some old rock and roll, like old time rock and roll, um, like Black people rock and roll. That's what. um, and I will listen to I usually really like to listen to Van Morrison. I'm like a hippie chick sometime or Blippy or whatever. So I like to listen to some Van Morrison in the morning when I wake up. Okay, it's like that. All right. Um, or I'll get into some classical, or if I really need to get up and get out the house, I'll just definitely listen to some house. So I'm like, well, you know what I mean? Um, Another question people were asking me is or a question that I wanted to ask you guys, and you can write it in the comments. But what inspires you about music? Have you ever heard a song that has just like really touched your heart or electrified you in some kind of way? Um, I remember the first time I heard Etta James, when I heard that song At Last, that really went straight to my heartstrings, and it just really changed my world. It was the way I was listening to it was really beautiful, and and I got to hear it on vinyl, so it was a whole nother world on vinyl as well. There's also a song called "Happier Than the Morning Sun" by Stevie Wonder, which is still one of my favorite songs. That also just really touched the heartstrings. Um, Another thing that's interesting too is that, when you work on your audio avoidance, which is something that I teach in my classes, but when you work on your audio avoidance, you begin to become a better listener, and you could listen to something that you listened to years ago, and all of a sudden hear it differently, and that happens to me a lot, and that's why some of these funk songs I used to listen to as a kid, now I listen to it and I really appreciate it. It's like, hey, I can really feel it. So it could just be the level of the audio voice changing and me really being able to feel the music, or it could be also just experience too, where like now I've got the groove, I've got the funk, or now I've had enough life experience to like really understand the funk. You know what I'm saying? um Lately also I've been listening to um, punk music. I did a punk show last spring, and that really inspired me to start listening to 80s punk again and new wave again. And it's just brought me back. It's just like a time machine. It feels really good. It feels really good to dance to that too. I also dance a lot to the music that I play beforehand, so that my body can get a feel, so that I can get a feel of the music. Um, a book that I've been reading called The Music Lesson is amazing. You guys really should read it. It's very shamanic and it's mythical and mystical, and that's also really inspired me to play more music. And yeah, that's totally like that's changed everything. So for me, so definitely check that out. People have asked me if I would ever teach, and I go back and forth with that. Sometimes I'm like, yes, I will teach it, but I teach so many things that I may not teach it now. I may just go ahead and just do my music and just have that be a thing and just teach all the other things that I teach. Um, yeah, yeah, guys. So check it out. And if you guys have any other questions or just wanna, I think I'm gonna do like a listening thing here. So we'll see what that feels like. If there's any songs that you want me to listen to, um, let me know. Or if there's any songs that you're really loving right now, please let me know. I'm always so interested into what people are listening to, and that's another way of me doing music research as well. As I just have so many like cool friends and family members who say, "Hey, listen to this track. Listen to this track." You know, it's just yeah, yeah. It's getting groovy. So some things that I have coming up. We got that World Beat party that's going to be at the Weaving Rainbows. I don't know, like yeah, weaving. I keep saying reading rainbows. Weaving Rainbows. So it's going to be at Weaving Rainbows once a month, like that. World Beat. We're going to travel the world together through music. And then I'm going to I think the next show is going to be a place called the Mule. It's a Bob Marley party. We're throwing a Bob Marley birthday bash. So come, it's going to be beautiful. The Sun Sippers are playing. I can't wait to see that. Guys, it's going to be magical. So I love you so much, and I will see you on the flip side or on the dance floor, baby.